Hello my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are having a cozy day at home decorating our living room for fall. I recently just shared our kitchen and dining room, and it's kind of an open floor plan, so I'm excited to see it all come together. But just in case you missed those videos, I will have them linked down below for you. But today we are going to be decorating the living room. We have all kinds of pillows and blankets to add. I have open shelving on either side of our fireplace. Then I also have a console table that is behind our sectional that I also like to style for the season. But lots to decorate today, and I'm very excited to share it with you. I actually already took some time this morning to wipe everything down so we have a fresh, clean, blank slate to get started. Wanted to share with you some before looks at our living room. As you can see, it's a super open concept, and we just love spending lots of time in this room, hoping to just make it feel nice and cozy for the fall season. And how adorable is little Charlie resting here. But I did invest in some new pillow covers for this fall. I will try to link as much as I can that I share with you today down below in the description box. But we did get this new sectional back in late winter, early spring. So I wanted to invest in some new fall pillows to add. And I just love how it comes together. But just mixing and matching a lot of different colors and patterns, some new ones from Magnolia that I shared with you in my fall decor haul. But I just love more of that collected look. If you've been following me for a while, you know that pillows are my thing. I just love switching them out from season to season. It's just an easy way to bring those seasonal colors into your space. And for fall, of course, we want our room to feel warm and relaxing and cozy all at the same time. You can kind of see our kitchen in the background there, just really trying to pull those colors into this space as well. But of course, I must add a cozy throw blanket. This is actually a Lola blanket. It's like a creamy white color, so it definitely works for all of the seasons, which is really nice because they are a little bit of an investment. So definitely find a coupon code, but we love that blanket, and Charlie does too. The pillows that I added to these chairs are from Magnolia, and because I only had one of the darker plaid ones, I added the Amazon throw over the arm of the other for that unique but cohesive look. When I said we were having a cozy, comfortable day at home, I was not joking. A big thank you to Spanx for sponsoring this video. I mean, what a dream to be partnering up with them. I am so excited to share with you some of my latest finds. I'm actually wearing one of their outfits right now, and I can tell you I've never worn anything like it. It is so comfortable. But Spanx has a wide variety of elevated essentials. They're comfortable, they're flattering, and they're super versatile as well. I thought I would come in our bedroom to show my outfit a little bit closer, but this set is part of the Air Essentials line. So comfortable, perfect for travel. I've seen a lot of people who love to wear these for travel, and I can see why, but also for just, you know, working around the house as well. I might wear it for both, honestly, but I got my set in the black, but there's all kinds of different colors available. This is actually the quarter zip top. And then I'm wearing the wide leg pants. And probably the best thing about the pants is that they come in different inseams. So there's petite, there's regular, and I actually ordered the long. I'm 5'9". So I get so excited when I find pants that come in tall because yeah, tall girl problems for sure. The material though is light as air. It's so comfortable and breathable, four-way stretch, and it just like drapes so nicely on my body. Yeah, I love this, but I have a couple other pieces to share with you. I switched my top just to show you this one really quick, but this is also part of the Air Essentials. This is the Air Essentials light tee, short sleeve. It has like a little slit right here. So it's that same like soft and light and airy material. So comfortable. So yeah, it's just great to have options. And like I said, they're just versatile pieces that you can really mix and match. I also ordered these in a size small. You can see the length there, the 7/8. They're a medium compression, I would say. So you get that like fitted feel, which I actually really appreciate. It has like a built-in, why they're called the Booty Boost, built-in booty lift system. I mean, hello, amazing. And they also have a really nice, comfortable like contour waistband. There's also, I noticed, no center seam here either. So yeah. These are amazing. They're also sweat wicking and quick dry, which if you know, you know. It's really hard to want to change, but knowing I'm going to get back into that Air Essentials stuff, I'm like, okay, we can do that. So I'm going to quickly change back into my original outfit and we will move on with the decorating. But I'm going to have a QR code on the screen as well as a link down below in the description box. If you click on the link and use my code, it's CrystalTX Spanx. That's going to score yourself 15% off plus free shipping on your first order with Spanx. Back to the living room. Here's a reminder of where we left off. Next, I'm going to style our coffee table. I have been on the hunt for a larger one, but at this point, I just haven't found the one. So we're just working with what we have. And so to it, I'm going to add back my McGee & Co. vase. I just love the natural element that it brings. And to it, I'm actually using the Amazon semi-suffused stems. They are very affordable and I love the burgundy color. Next to the vase, I always like to have a stack of coffee table books. This one, The Curated Style, is actually a new to me book. Beautiful cover. It's like a texture. It's hard to explain. It's a gorgeous book. So perfect to add that on top of the gray one. And then to it, I'm adding this glass box, again, from Amazon. We have an Amazon stack going on here, but I always like to keep a few coasters in there. So I'm just going to place this random leaf that fell off one of my stems. And then I also had these little, I don't know if you'd call them a bloom, but they were on some stems that I had purchased a while ago and they would never stay on. So I just decided to pull them all off and use them as a filler instead. I love to decorate in threes, so adding one final item to the coffee table. First, I'm starting with this riser. I actually wanted to use it in our kitchen, but I just didn't find the spot, so I decided to go ahead and put it under this cloche that I purchased from Magnolia. And I thought inside of it, I better put my prized Hobby Lobby candle, battery operated on a timer, so it works perfect for us because I do not like to burn real candles down here with children and a sometimes wild dog. Our lamps take up quite a bit of space on our side table, so I do not add a lot of decor to them, but I can't leave them empty, so just a little wicker pumpkin to one. And on the other, I decided to pull out this green box and hide our remote in here and see how long that lasts. With the kids, maybe trying to store it there so we aren't losing it all of the time. So here is where we are at so far with our living room. We finished up the seating area and now I can start focusing on our shelving on either side of the fireplace. I was actually standing back looking at that wall art piece next to the shelves, and I thought, you know what, let me just switch out something and see if I like this a little bit better. This is actually the old artwork that used to be in our entryway above the table. And so I'm living with it for a few days, but now that I'm looking at it in this video, I feel like it's just a little bit too big. So I'll probably end up switching that back, but sometimes you just need to live with it for a little bit until you completely make up your mind. I know that's the way I am. I always like to start my decorating on the left side, working top to bottom. So to the top shelf here, I'm adding this old plant. I just decided to put it in a planter. I felt like it just matched the space better. That white planter is from McGee & Co. And then to the other side of the light, I'm just adding some stacked books. I like to add as many books as I possibly can in just an empty bowl. I want the shelves to feel full and decorated, but not like too much, if that makes any sense. This is my third fall decorating, and I feel like I finally figured out what style I prefer. And of course, I always have to be careful what I put under the light fixture. So to this next shelf here, my footage got a little bit blurry, but I added these 2 candle holders with some beautiful orange pillar candles inside. These stacked boxes I think were last year from Target, and then the clock I've had for so many years from Kirkland's, but this time around I decided to place a book underneath of it. Moving on to the next shelf, I'm adding this frame with this printable that I purchased off of Etsy. It's just a beautiful fall print with all the colors, so pretty. And then to the left of that, I'm adding this vase with these stems that came from Michael's. I can't even lie though, this is our third fall, I think, decorating these shelves here, and for the past 2 fall seasons, I have been so stressed out decorating these shelves, but I feel like I'm finally at my happy place where I kind of know how I want the shelves to feel. Not like too busy, but I do like them to be full. This black piece of art was one of my favorite finds from Target for this fall, and I think this is a piece that I will probably use year-round in my home. I love the pop of black and the contrast, and this vase is from Pottery Barn. This just stays out on the shelf year-round. It's just the perfect place for it. Now this wood vase, I like the warmth that it brings to my decor collection we are building on the shelf, but this I purchased, I can't even remember where, from a boutique online, and just love it. And then I had more of these stems from Amazon, but they needed some TLC, so just taking a little bit of time to fluff them up. But like I said, I will try to link down below everything that I can from today's video, so if you do see something that you're interested in, definitely check that out. I have been trying to avoid pillar candles. I don't know why, but I just haven't liked them before, so I never really decorated with them. But I did find these new battery operated ones in this beautiful like brownish beigey color, and I absolutely love them. So I think that was my problem. I just wasn't buying the right candles. So that was a new find. Love them, and of course it's something that will work from season to season. But next to the candles, I placed this ceramic bowl, added one of my leftover eucalyptus stems, and a few pumpkins. Now moving to the other side, I want to place a lot of items that are very similar yet different for a cohesive look, but of course I want them to kind of have their own items as well. So to the top, I added these two Hobby Lobby vases. These are again a year-round staple. I just switch out the florals. These florals are from Amazon. They're like a burgundy, almost, they're not eucalyptus, but more of just leaves. I like them a lot. So yeah, those were a new find. And then under the lights, it can be a little bit tricky. I don't want things to get too hot, but I did want to place something there. So I had this wooden dough bowl that I added for a little bit of character. I was standing back looking at the shelves and decided I wanted to switch things around, though it just looked a little bit off compared to the other side. So I'm just switching things up around here, and then we'll move on to the next shelf. I will say, after recording this video, I did make a couple of changes over on this side of the room. Nothing major, but of course I will share all of the updates with you coming up in my big fall home tour in the next few weeks. Okay, so the next shelf, I have another printable. This was one of the items. I actually switched that out for a family photo. I just wasn't loving this one. And then I also have these two. They're vases, or they could be candle holders. They're an old Target find, but I love the green and dark color. I definitely gravitate more towards the moody colors for sure. These two clear glass pumpkins were a splurge. I actually bought them when we first moved into our home. I was just so excited to decorate our shelves. But they are from Pottery Barn. Love them so much. They are something that I will continue to bring back year after year. They just, I don't know, they have a special place in my heart. But next to I'm adding a couple of brass stacked boxes. I really wanted to pull that brass color that I used on the other side to this space as well. This vase is an Amazon find, and to it I'm just adding more of those eucalyptus stems and the beautiful burgundy flowers that I purchased from Magnolia. And finally, to the bottom shelf, I had this old print from Kirkland's. The frame is kind of busted, so I can't hang it anymore, but I think it works perfectly on these shelves. I layered it with this old artwork from Target. However, again, spoiler alert, that does not stay there. I use it in another place in our home. But I did add this vase. This is an old Pottery Barn vase. Again, it's just a staple that stays out year round. I tend to do that with a lot of my investment pieces. I don't pack them up seasonally. We just switch out the florals. But these beautiful hydrangea stems were from Hobby Lobby. And now I'm just playing around with candles. I don't care for this look. But again, I'm kind of new to the pillar candle, so I don't have a ton of the holders. So again, wait till my fall home tour so you can see what I actually end up doing in this space. But to finish this space up for now, I added this woven pumpkin that I purchased last year from Target. I just needed a little bit of brown in my life, a little bit of warmth to all of the black and white. To finish off this area of our living room, I'm just going to add these stems to our mantle. My family secretly does not like this time of the year when I start dressing up our mantle because it can block the TV a little bit. So I try to keep things as minimal as possible. But I had ordered these stems from Magnolia, and when they arrived, I had no idea how big they actually were. Like, they're big. And I didn't really have any space for them, so I thought I would create almost a garland out of them, and it works perfectly. So I used 4 stems, but I love the color of them, just a beautiful orange with a touch of green. I have one final spot to decorate with you today, and that is behind our sectional. We have this table that the kids are constantly sitting at, so I keep the decor very minimal. But I did recently purchase this vase from McGee & Co. actually over Labor Day. It was kind of a splurge. I didn't buy too much over Labor Day. I don't know if that's girl math for you, but to it I added these green stems that I've had for so many years from Target. I wish they would bring them back because they're truly some of my favorites, but they pair so nicely with the magnolia florals. And then to the other side, I added this book stand that I bought off of Amazon. I just did a basic black, it'll go with everything. And to it, I purchased this golden light book that I've been seeing all over YouTube. And I will tell you, the videos and pictures do not do this book justice. It's like the most beautiful orange color, which is perfect because I really wanted to pull some of that orange from the mantle to this side of the room as well. This candle that I'm also adding this table is the same one I used in our kitchen. I don't like to keep it on our island when I'm not burning it, so it always just lands over here, and it actually works out perfectly. But like I said, our kids use this space, so it needs to be items that we can easily move and they can sit there no problem. And then this chair is actually new. We call it our teddy bear chair. Purchased it maybe like 4 months ago from June Leloy, and it finally showed up. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy another one yet, so it's just kind of hanging out right here, but we've been using it constantly and love the coziness that it brings. I'm actually considering buying another one though and switching out the 2 chairs that I have in the living room for this one. But here's a look at the table from the other side. Nothing too large that kind of overtakes the room, but it's definitely decorated and finishes off this vase. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this cozy living room decorating with me. Thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it. I have so much more fall decorating to share with you, so definitely make sure you're subscribed. Do not forget to check out that Spanx link down below in the description box. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one.